Another reason why people get married for the wrong reasons is the pride of life. The pride of life. You see, one thing singles or the married couple need to look into is pride. You see, pride most times makes you feel that your partner is less, or makes you feel, oh, who is this person? I picked this person from gutter, and why would this person act like this? It makes you feel as a lady most times that this man is not up to my standard. Why will he be talking to me like this? Who are you? Don't you know I'm beautiful? Why will you be disrespecting me? And the man is not actually disrespecting you. He's talking to you probably to correct one or two things about your lifestyle, about your character, and it becomes an issue. The reason is because of pride and ego. You feel that man does not have the capacity to talk to you, but yeah, you marry the man. Anybody you cannot honor, any man you cannot keep quiet while he's talking, don't marry. Because the biblical principles of marriage cannot be thwarted, whether you like it or not. The reason a lot of marriages fail is because people have refused to know their places in marriage. It is the man's place in marriage to love the wife. It is the man's place in marriage to provide for the family. It is the man's place in marriage to, honor the family and keep the family running. And that is why the Bible says, he that cannot provide for his household is worse than an infidel. That means you are even more of an unbeliever than an unbeliever. That is what the Bible is saying. Then for the lady, it talks about submission. It talks about total submission. But in this generation, you find out that it is difficult because of ego and pride for people to submit to each other. Submission does not really come from the lady alone. It is the both partner that submit to each other. But there is something about marriage. In marriage, God has made the man the head of the home. God has placed the man over the home. And as he has placed the man over the home, he said, love your wife as Christ loved the church. And he said, the wife should submit to the husband in everything. So if you don't get married to someone who understands God, or someone that knows God, or a Christian, you have a challenge of sustaining marriage. And that is why you see people carries marriage with what they hear outside. Their idea about marriage from people who does not even know God, people whose marriages has failed, people who are not even into marriage, at the end of the day becomes their role model, because they tend to tell them things on social media that massages their ego and make them feel that, oh, if I don't talk now, he will trample on me in this house. He will feel I'm too quiet. He will be doing anyhow. But yet you are talking and the house is destroyed. The home is destroyed. You need to understand that your talk didn't stop anything. So don't use what you know about those people that comes into social media space and tell you this is how marriage should be. If he does this, stand up to him. You are a woman. Nobody should subdue you. Or, oh, you need to slap your wife if she talks back at you. And at the end of the day, you start, hitting your wife, which is not actually proper. Control your pride. Control your ego. Learn to control your ego and pride so that your marriage can work. If you cannot live with a lady, if you cannot love a lady, don't marry her. If you cannot honor and respect a man just like Sarah respected and honored Abraham, don't marry him. If the man is too small for you, please look for a man that is big enough, your size, to respect and get married to such man. And if the woman is not the kind of woman you really want to get married to, or you feel you will not honor her or respect her because you feel, oh, you are picking her from gutter, like people will always say, or from where she's coming from, you look at her and say, where did you come from? I trained you in school, I picked you up, and I changed your life. If you know that is what you'll be saying in the marriage, please don't marry. Because when you get married, you need to understand that the biblical ordination or biblical standard is that you should love your wife. And the love should be unconditional. So put down your pride. The Bible says pride cometh before fall. It is pride that comes before marriage destroy. It is pride that comes before you hear about divorce. The reason divorce is often in marriage is because people have refused to let down their ego. Let it down and you enjoy very good marriage.